welcome to Double Parked. We are doing a new segment today called Drunk Ranked.
Ooh.
We definitely haven't done this before already and have to rehash it. This is
this
entirely new.
Nah, not take two or anything. Several months later.
I am joined by Laura.
Hi.
And Harley.
No, I don't like the way I did that. Hi.
Hello.
Tough shit at staying in.
I am Harley.
So we'll be doing Drunk Rank today, which is we pick a certain year, which the first year will be 2021.
Last year.
And we'll be picking our top 5 movies and a honourable mention and the worst of that year. We each have our own lists, and if we manage to have the same movies in the same spots as each other, it is a shot.
Oh, damn it. I wish I remembered all the ones you guys picked so we could just shot the night away.
Unfortunately, Adam and I have spent a lot of time together, especially through lockdown, and have watched every movie together.
Pretty much.
At least of 2021, which is the year we're doing, so...
I'm sure it will be different in years to come, but we don't know because we haven't done those yet.
Stay tuned, please listen, like and subscribe.
I can't wait for the 90s. It's going to be a lot of fun.
The 90s will be you two.
Yeah, Laura's going to be a mess as soon as the 90s roll around.
Well, as soon as it hits like me at 14, it'll be Legally Blonde, which is a good movie.
Amazing. That's what we might double up though. I'll hit an Adam and I'll hit a Laura.
Yeah.
Because look, there's probably not a lot that we'll remember from those years too.
I have a feeling me and Harley are going to be very different until we start getting to the early 2000s.
Until you get to when you guys were hanging out all the time.
True, very true.
And I wasn't even born yet because I am young and youthful and a baby. And beautiful.
You're the oldest one here.
You are so bad at maths. He's old and stupid.
Fuck off.
Yes, Laura is ancient.
What? No! I'm a baby.
Okay, so we'll be going around in a circle. I reckon
Put that on
starting
silent.
with...
Please? Starting with mobiles on silent.
If we happen to have the same movie, when it gets brought up first is when we will actually talk about that movie.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Exactly.
Worst movie of 2021. Laura, go.
Oh. Can you just give me one
God damn
moment,
it.
please?
You meant to have your list. I've got a piece of paper for my list, people.
Yeah, alright, I've got a list
So I
and
got
I'm
technology.
not making waste because I'm using my phone.
Well, it's already paper, so you might as well.
Worst
use it.
movie.
Exactly.
Halloween Kills. Dog shit. Don't watch it.
was
It's
garbage.
so disappointing. I was sitting there being like, I hate Harley.
No, what?
Wow.
Sorry, no, Harley started writing down his number one. Being
Halloween
Halloween Kills.
kills.
It was the perfect way to fuck up a franchise again.
Previous movie
This
was
is
fun
Halloween
and
has fucked it
silly.
multiple times.
I saw a game show where they got him to order all the Halloween movies, and it was just like they looked
It's
at
impossible.
it, and they were just looking at all the titles, and they're like, "How many number 2s are there?"
H2O, Halloween
Stop.
Part 2, Halloween 2,
actually a
and then
H2O?
Halloween
Yeah.
Kills.
That's insane.
Halloween. That's the only one I've seen. It's
'Cause
Halloween
they've-
H2O.
Are you fucked?
I've
They've
only seen one.
rebooted it a bunch of times. So you start with the first film.
Yeah, but
then,
Halloween H2O.
Yeah. And then like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I think follow that storyline. Then they rebooted it and made it Halloween 2.0, which led on from the first movie, reboot.
Yeah.
Then they rebooted it again when Rob
Zombie.
Zombie wanted to do
Rod
it.
Stewart.
No. That's what I almost said.
But apparently it started with they were going to call it Halloween, but it was going to be all these different killers.
Yeah.
But then everyone wanted Michael Myers
was
the whole
gonna
time.
be-
So,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
An
Okay.
anthology
Yeah.
movie series, which they did with number 3 and nobody liked it. So that's when they went back to Michael Myers.
Yeah, but Halloween, just add water.
Yes. Shut up.
that great mermaid chase when they were like,
Clear.
I can't believe I remember that from that tagline. Just that water. Fucking hell.
I really didn't think that would work with two old, much older than me men.
Yeah, she's fresh 18, everyone.
Yeah, right.
I'm 14.
Oh no.
Anyway, Harley, what's your worst movie of 2021?
Okay, my most hated one is everyone's most hated one.
No.
And that is The Eternals.
You're sitting here trying to rile me up.
No, The Eternals is just it's just dull, boring, very generic to what Marvel's already done in terms of super teams and then a bit of shoehorning and a bit of retconning in terms of why they're there, and I don't know, just a bit dull. Like, it just very generic. Like, even the costumes very just like, oh, okay, they're just wearing CG.
Different colours.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just, and the story was a bit boring.
I liked it. I had my problems with it, but
I loved it.
It's fine. I probably wouldn't watch it again
Had a
for a
great
while.
time. I'd watch it again.
Lots of characters that are very like, why are they there and what are they doing? Like,
I think it would have benefited from cutting like 2 or 3 characters, maybe.
yeah, a bit crammy, yeah. And then it's like, then they try and put a bit of like death in there, and you're like, I don't even know who these people are.
I don't care. They've been in like 2 scenes already.
Like, wow, ouch.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, compared to what they've managed to churn out, very, low level.
Yeah.
I'd say it's not the weakest Marvel film, but it is probably mid-tier for
I
me.
really liked it. I'm sorry. It was good.
Lazy pricks.
No, it's good. Anyway.
Fuck off.
I'll keep this short and sweet. My most hated was Barb and Star Go to the Vista Del Mar. It was garbage, boring, not funny, and Rotten Tomatoes can lick my balls after false advertising this is a good movie.
The trailer was very funny.
And then the movie was crap.
Very disappointing.
It was just not fucking funny at all. I barely cracked a smile the whole way through. All right, speed round. Laura, honorable mentions, go.
Nobody, Red Rocket, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Werewolves Within, and The Sparks Brothers.
Harley, speed round. Honorable mentions of 2021.
I don't have any. Oh, sorry, Paw Patrol. Yeah, sorry. I have Paw Patrol written here and I don't know why. I don't remember why.
Adam, speed
I
round.
swear to
Oh
God.
no, sorry, actually I did enjoy Free Guy. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, so it was just fun.
It did come out in 2021.
What, Paw Patrol?
Paw Patrol the movie.
Yeah.
I literally thought that was like a baby show.
It is a baby.
It is
it?
a baby show. That's why it's the joke. I haven't seen it.
Honorable mentions for me, speed round. Spider-Man No Way Home, Last Night in Soho, and a bit of a cheat, but an 8-hour movie called Midnight Mass.
Alright.
I would have that
Had to mention it.
right at the top if it was a movie.
Yes.
Laura, what is your number 5 best movie of 2021?
My number 5 best movie of 2021 is The Beta Test. A wonderful, funny, sweet, scary, sad movie by, I think, a little-known director, Jimmy Cummings.
Jim. Call him Jimmy.
I call him Jimmy because he's actually a very good friend of mine.
Incorrect.
Jim Cummings, my mistake. A director that I like dearly. I've watched 3 of his films.
He only has 3, so yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, what is the beta test about?
I don't know, you tell them.
A guy gets an invitation for random
Sex.
sex hookup, and then his life starts to fall apart due to this weird sex cult. It's like Eyes Wide Shut, but more fucked up. It's just, yeah.
He's just very good at playing a man who's really kind of losing it all.
Yeah, while he goes and has lots of sex.
It's the same guy from The Wolf of Snow Hollow, that
Ah,
manic fucking weirdo.
Yeah. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
Harley, what is your number 5 best movie of the year?
Mine is actually a documentary, Woodstock 99. So it's about...
Which is, he was there, because he's really old. Also Adam as well, because he's really old.
Yeah, so we were there in America, in upstate New York. So it's about the dude who was involved in the OG Woodstock. He wanted to put it on again. He did it in the early 90s, and it was like real chill camp vibe. Like, no one got hurt. And he wanted to up that to 1,000, and there was this old military base that he got involved in, so it was all like this concrete jungle, and got all these big names, so that MTV got on board, and it grew to this thing. And there was this weird like mix at the time where a lot of popular, like, say, like the Britney Spears and all that were on MTV with all the hardcore rockers of the time. And it was this weird mix of a crowd of like absolute hormone-filled boys with all these different things in one place, and it just caused chaos. And chaos ensues, and it's like I think it was 4-day event or something. So like you can imagine the chaos that happens over 4 days, like, and they have so much footage of it because MTV was there filming it. And oh boy, And it all culminated with like Columbine. Unfortunately, happened like a couple of months before that.
What's that?
The
What?
school
I'm
shooting.
joking. Calm down.
And like, so like to put it this way, at one point they have a candlelight vigil, and then someone sets the main stage on fire.
Oh, that's hot.
Big candlelight vigil.
Pretty much, like. And there's all this like dated references. Like if you watch it, you'll be like googling who the fuck is that and why did they say that?
Who the fuck is Corn?
Who's Axl Rose?
No, Kid Rock is probably the one you'll be like, why did Kid Rock, this white guy that weirdly raps? It's funny.
So it was a disaster film.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's a lot of like really fucked up shit with about people's personal space and body image and stuff.
There was a lot of like
Very eye-opening.
like rape allegations and shit, I believe.
They literally have it on footage of men just groping women.
Lovely.
It's wild. Like it's very like, oh shit. And you couldn't bring in your own water. There's no outside access or anything, and they were charging like $10 for a bottle of water.
Have you seen the Fire
Nice.
Festival documentary?
Yeah.
You'd be on all over that.
Yeah.
Because that was fucked as well. The amount of money people spent.
Yeah, but
on
it
nothing
wasn't a
happening.
concert for influencers where it turned out to be fucking
And
hilarious.
some guy had to blow some other guy to get water access for everyone
So-
going to a festival.
Oh no, yeah, he didn't
Fucking
end up
should.
Give me a blowing.
You can suck the liquid out of my penis to rehydrate. All right, my number 5 is a little movie called Licorice Pizza.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Yes. It's a coming-of-age film set in the 70s? Late 70s? Whenever the big giant oil crisis was.
Isn't it like a teenager fucking a mum or something?
Oh my God, spoilers.
No. Kind of. No,
It's
it's
a,
about it's one of the lead singers of Haim. She meets this young guy who's like eccentric, up and coming.
Young guy.
Younger guy. He's like 16. She's like 21, 20, I don't know.
He's like 15.
Okay, whatever.
When they
70s were a
whatever, who
different
cares,
time.
actually.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's hurt. No, it's directed by P.T. Anderson, who did Boogie Nights, Magnolia. It's just, really, really well directed. Great soundtrack, great cinematography. It was just a really fun experience. Nice little coming of age film once you get past the age gap.
Just to update us, 15-year-old actor Gary notices 25-year-old Alana, who we later find out is 28 years old.
Oh,
It
right.
is not a...
It's a pretty big chunk.
She says so she like tells him she's 21.
No, I think she's honest about being 25 the whole time, but it turns out she's older than that.
Ooh.
But the thing is, the relationship is always, like, we're always aware of her age and we're not particularly comfortable with it, obviously. It's not sexual until literally the end, which is good, but he never makes it like we're not really rooting for them to get to her.
He is
getting
very
together.
much more into her than she is ever into him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not that like
And
she's
the very
like
end,
super sexual.
They seem like they're just really, really close friends.
But it's interesting because it's like, I know obviously the relationship's wrong, and I'm still kind of like, well, they shouldn't be together, but I like them as friends, and it's odd. It makes me feel a bit odd. Great acting from Bradley Cooper, who I don't particularly love.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, Cooper Hoffman, who Philip Seymour Hoffman was in a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson movies, like majority of them. It's how he got his big start. And then he died, obviously, heroin overdose. So now PT is taking the son and making him an actor.
The 2.0 Hoffman.
He's like, come here and replace your father.
PT Anderson, I'm pretty sure, has always said like Hoffman was like his muse and like the reason why he was like his movies were so good.
Yeah.
I believe. I might be misquoting that
I
completely.
believe.
Nah, fuck it. Facts. Hardcore facts. Right here, right now.
Don't even look it up.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to go and fucking die?
Well,
My dude's going to turn to shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I've got the
There's-
younger Hoffman.
There's poison in the water and turning the frogs gay. There you go.
Hot.
Now we're
Turning
competing
frogs
against
gay.
InfoWars.
I don't really know what any of that means. What?
Number 4. Going in a circle.
Is a little known movie called Licorice Pizza.
Oh, what a shock.
We've already talked about that, but they're not in the same spot, so we won't be doing it.
Ah, boo.
Bugger.
Get in the comments.
Bugger it.
Get in the
Harley,
comments.
number 4, please.
My number 4 is licorice. My number 4 is werewolves. Werewolves within.
Werewolves Within.
Werewolves
who?
within. Great, interesting, snowy wilderness town murder mystery with werewolves.
A whodunit.
Yeah, who done it? It's fun. It leaves you guessing the whole way of who the hell it is. It's very good, very well done. I enjoy it.
That's it.
You're talking in dot points.
I'm trying not to
Very good.
spoil
I
anything.
like. You should watch.
It's a good. It's a good movie. Like, you're not really sure where it's gonna. Like, it just trails you and keeps you interested enough, just long enough that you're like, ooh, I reckon it's that person. And then they give you a scene, you're like, no, it's definitely that person.
Yeah.
No, it's them. No, it's them. No, it's them. It's good. And there's but there's a cast of characters that you want to see mauled on camera because they piss you off so much. It's so good. I loved it. Yeah. So watch.
I still haven't seen that one.
I will second that because I think the whole way through we were both like, ooh, I think that's this guy. Ooh, I think it's this guy. And then I think we got it in the end.
Yeah.
Because it was like
So
silly,
pretty much
goofy,
how
it's
I
not
feel
particularly-
during every Scream movie.
Yeah. So it's funny, silly, goofy, didn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
Fun. Adam,
Oh,
what is your number 4 movie of 2021? Are you ready? Oh my god, please.
My number 4 we won't be talking about because it's called The Beta Test.
Oh, sick. Laura.
Moving on. Laura, what's your number 3?
So what was the beta test about?
It was the one with Jim Cummings and the sex cop.
Just like...
I'm sure this is a movie no one has ever heard of, and we won't be talking about it again. It's the first part of Dune.
Ah, yes.
Harley,
Very
what's your
cool.
number 3? Aside from that,
Go on. What's Dune about, Laura?
it's about a sand dune and sandworms monsters and
You are fucking this
And
up.
Dave Bautista.
Who's really not in it that much.
Yeah,
He's
he's
in like
not in it. Thank
maybe
you.
5 to 10 minutes of the scene. Okay, Dune's about a kid
you can
whose
read-
family is slaughtered by a rival, I guess, clan or
well,
group,
faction.
family that used to run this planet that the main characters now take over. Essentially, the Emperor is like, all right, Harkonnens, you fuck off. We're getting these Atreides who are like favored throughout the country to come in and look after this mining planet, which it's pretty much just mining like psychedelic drugs, which like helps
they can
fuel
make a
space
lot of-
travel and
Lots of money.
do a bunch of shit. But really, the Emperor and the Harkonnens led him into a trap where they pretty much slaughter the entire family. Yeah, it's
then
just
Revenge
really
Gay.
good. Just great.
Eventually.
Denis Villeneuve, cinematography.
He is gorgeous. isn't he?
You got fucking Hans Zimmer doing his best with weird music. His
It's
weird
still not
soundtrack.
as good as the one from the 70s with perfect graphics.
I
That
will
still
second
hold
that.
up today.
That is my favourite movie, and I agree.
The box shields, greatest effect.
Everyone
you've ever
must
seen.
know that was a lie.
I see a big complaint about Dune, the new one, being like there's too many dream sequences, which I don't get. I really liked it.
I think it's kind of part of the book, though, as well. And I think he's trying to be very loyal to the book. And also, there's going to be a second part.
His whole thing, he's like seeing flash forwards of him like ruling, I guess, this planet, but also eventually
They're leaning into him having this second
coming.
or other sense as well.
Yeah.
Which is, so I think, anyway, if you've got complaints, shut up about it. I don't want to hear it.
Well, probably the main one was they got a bit too, like, at times they went too visual heavy. Like, look at this scenic shot and this scenic shot and this, and sort of left out a bit of story that I think people wanted to see. But
Well, yeah.
it is a
There's-
two-parter, so
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like,
That's the
you
big
can't get
thing.
in too deep and then cut it short and then go, here's a little chunk left for another movie.
Yeah, exactly. And also, Denis likes a pretty movie. And so do I.
My only real complaints would be that a lot of characters get a bunch of screen time, but then some cooler ones do not.
Yes.
Like you get Jason Momoa and a
weird
lot of
hand
him
monster.
And, what?
The dog thing.
It's in one shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Did
Give me
they
more.
did they film both at the same time or
No, they're filming the second part now. They've just cast Florence Pugh and Christopher Walken as the Emperor.
Like it.
Oh, you haven't seen them yet. Okay.
No, so they're just like hinted at.
Which I'm very excited for part 2. It was a great movie. It was beautiful. Don't expect an incredibly action-heavy... You'll get action, but not action-heavy
Go watch it in
movie.
IMAX.
Yes.
Which you cannot anymore.
Okay, go watch that Penguin movie that goes to 12 minutes for $87.
You mean the Batman?
Wait, you can watch that in IMAX?
The Penguin movie. Shut up.
So before Adam says Dune,
No, spoilers.
my number 3 is the it's weird they haven't called it the Suicide Squad 2. It's just the Suicide Squad. So they're sort of just going, that other one didn't happen.
I think we should all.
It's probably for the best.
It is
I'm
definitely
pretty sure that's going to be my worst of 2016 or something.
Yeah, whenever it came out. But they learned from their mistakes and they made a pretty good movie with some absolute fucking killer punchlines
Very
and some
funny.
funny character deaths and seeing them react in certain ways and just some moments of like seriousness that then they throw in this funny joke that actually lands like $1 million and throws you off guard.
So
They made a
dark
fucking
and
great
so
movie.
funny.
Yeah, it's so dark with some absolute hilarious bits in there.
Ferret can't swim.
Weasel.
Weasel.
Sorry.
Every time I see, like, I've seen people have stickers of him somewhere, and I'm like, it just makes me giggle every
This
time.
So funny.
baby eating weasel.
They go to use him.
The weasel is
Right.
dead. The weasel is dead.
Yeah.
It is just James Gunn at his best.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And just even, the action's awesome. The ending's awesome with some real scenes where you...
Just how they resolve beating the villain at the end is beautifully disgusting.
Weird.
It's the grossest fucking thing.
Definitely.
Absurd.
It also led to a great spin-off, Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Go watch
it did
it.
too, yeah.
Can't talk about that yet though, because it's came out this year, 2022.
Yeah,
Yes.
just watch it, enjoy it. Thanks.
Yeah, we haven't seen Peacemaker yet. Wink, wink.
Ah, yes.
I've only experienced it.
Yes, but see that movie. Well, you probably already have, to be honest. So lockdown was long, so...
Yes.
Yeah. Adam.
My
Your
number 3. What could it be? It's Dune. It's been a while since I've had a shot. Laura, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is the opposite of outside. It's called Inside.
Oh my
By
god.
Bo Burnham. A sweet, comedic, funny man.
Yep.
Literally just a depressing lockdown
Musical.
music therapy from Bo Burnham to Bo Burnham, trying not to kill himself.
And trying to lose his mind throughout lockdown, filmed entirely in his house. Pretty
Either
much.
trying to or trying not to. I can't quite tell. Incredible music. I listened to the album a decent amount. It's very funny, very sad, very relatable, and I think everyone should watch it. It's incredible for something that one man did on his own, lighting, everything he did on his own.
It's
Almost
incredible.
my number 1, but alas,
Mm.
you'll just have to wait and bloody see. Harley,
What
do a
is your
number 2.
Checks notes.
This is going to be the most interesting episode where me and Laura are going to have a lot that are the same.
Mitchell's versus the Machines
Oh, God.
is my number 2.
Very good.
Yep.
Did not think it was going to be anywhere near any good. It turned out to be awesome, hilarious. Enjoyed the animation, enjoyed the story. It was pretty funny.
What was it about, Harley?
About a family fighting off machines that take over the world. Well, iPhones take over the world, really. Comedy ensues, as you can imagine. It's been a while since I actually watched this. So
Desperately
I'm like,
trying to
holy
remember.
shit! I'm trying to rack my brain.
What happened in that movie?
I'm like, holy shit! What happens in
There was
this
some
movie?
stuff with oranges and Furbies and
Was there?
No, what Furbies?
was
What
it?
the Furbies?
I just remember
giant
the...
Furbies.
I do remember how they all get like transported away by the robots, and it's like an evil
And the
iPhone.
robots that break and help them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's some. Yeah,
I just remember Adam collected each of us and was like, I've watched a movie, but only 4 hours ago.
It was
Sit
awesome.
down, we will watch again.
No, I watched it the previous night, and then
Yeah,
the next
4
day I was
hours
like,
before.
watch this movie. It's the best animated movie of the year, and it damn well was.
yes, and that's why it's number 2 on my list. And oh boy, you guys are in for a killer number 1. Adam, what is your number 2?
It's a Pixar movie. No, it's not. It's like the title of a Pixar movie, but get rid of the out. It's called Inside. We already talked about it. Yeah, it was great. It's Bo Burnham at his best. That's it. Time to light up a shot.
I regret this.
Yeah, it's way too much. I'm only doing like half of this.
Shots. Everybody! T-Pain flies across the page.
The idea is that these ones I don't have to edit that hard. Harley. Yeah, Inside was perfect.
Phenomenal.
It was my number one until quite recently.
Wow.
Another movie
How
took
hard
over.
I relate to that.
Yes, it's
Wonder
almost as
why.
if we have the same movie as our number one as well. This episode's going to be boring.
Sorry about it, guys.
Laura.
What is your number one?
Yes.
My number one is potentially, I will say this, my favourite movie. It's probably sitting at my number one of all time, guys.
Oh my god.
Nah, like top three. Anyway, it's called The Worst Person in the World. And I used to think that was Adam. But now it's one of my favourites.
God
A
damn.
joke. You are wonderful and great.
Fuck
I guess.
off.
Okay.
Laura, what is The Worst Person in the World about?
It's about you and your life. The worst person in the world is what is it? Oslo. Where's
Daddy
Oslo?
doesn't care.
Sorry?
Norwegian.
Yeah.
A Norwegian movie. It is very, very funny. It's about a woman and her relationship breakdown because of mistakes she's made and a relationship that ensues from that, and very just like literally just about complicated relationships that she has in her life.
A couple of years in the life.
Yeah, and her dealing with that and regrets and loving people but not loving them in the way that she used to and things like that. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Some of the saddest conversation I've watched and listened to.
It was
like
a depressing
heartbreaking.
fucking movie, and it takes a lot to make me cry, and that one kind of did it.
And I wept throughout.
I had a tear or two.
Yeah, it was rough. It was, yeah, we were all very silent watching this movie. Just going,
It was a miserable fucking experience.
Was it just like them slaughtering dogs on screen or something?
No.
I mean, that,
It's
not
like
quite.
actual things that happened. No, it was Harley, what is your number one best movie of 2021?
Oh boy, I have got a doozy for you guys.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Oh,
a doozy.
got a doozy.
For your numero uno,
I've got two number one movies. It's an equal tie.
And it's called
Anaconda.
No, it's
The AFL.
West Side Story / Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Can I ask you
I
a
can't tell
question?
if you actually liked either of these movies or if you've actually seen either of these movies.
He hasn't
I
seen
still
either.
haven't seen either of these movies.
Either of these movies.
Muppets, greatest series ever. I can't wait until Muppets Treasure Island comes
You
up
know
in
what
the
I
movies.
can't
So
wait
it's going to be
for
just
you to watch these movies.
Yeah, but the
Fuck's sake.
so it's
Killing
the
me.
Jets v the Sharks in West Side Story. We all know that. They love clicking and
I didn't
weirdly
know that.
dancing towards each other. I
I've
don't know
never seen a West Side Story before.
I only like the East Side Story.
if you've seen West Side Story, you know about the Jets and the Sharks, and they click at each other. It's all
Well,
they
how do you know?
Because
But you've
it's a
never
stage
seen
play
this.
before it was a movie.
And it was
It's very old and very overdone. So
Because you're old, so you know.
yeah, I've seen it all.
That's why I don't know about it.
I was there for the birth of Jesus, so
Oh
I'm
my
very
God.
old. I'm eternal, if you will.
if you were there for the
your
birth of
That's
least
why.
favourite
That's why I
movie.
don't like the Eternals. I don't like
They
everyone
took
else.
your name.
Yeah, about 2,000 years ago, we split off. The band broke up. So
the band broke up.
I generally don't have. I even looked before to try and get a proper number one. Couldn't find one.
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
you say I looked before minutes ago.
shut up. The fans don't know.
Oh, I looked a couple of days ago.
The Harley
Minutes.
fans don't know that.
Harley fans.
Get in the comments and support me. Muppets
Stop
number
telling
one.
them to get into the comments.
Get in the
Who's in
comments.
the comments? What are the comments?
My
Who?
number one of the year is a tie between West Side Story and the Muppets Man.
I'm totally going to make several fake accounts to get in the comments.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to waste your time, but...
All right, my number one movie of the year. Laura, clink your shot glass. It's Worst Person in the World by a mile. It's the best movie of the year for me.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you want to add anything to how you felt or what you thought about this particular?
No.
Good night.